Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today. This is Arzu Kakkar. I hope you all are doing well. So let us start here today's current affairs. So before starting, let me tell you that these questions that we will be covering today, they are the part of your daily 20 MCQ series that is going on in the GK Today Android application app. So you can install that app. Apart from that series, you can get more than 500 plus questions. Category wise questions are also available. So with this, I'm starting the very first question of today's session. The question is Port Elizabeth, or you say Port Gqeberha, was recently in news. Okay, it is a port city of which country? So you have to tell Port Elizabeth, or the other name, as you all know, you should remember that also, Port Gqeberha. So it was in news. It is a port city of which country? This port city is of South Africa. Option B is the right answer. I hope that you all remember a recent exercise, the 7th edition of the exercise IBSAMAR, right? So where basically it was held in South Africa only, at this port only, right? And in this particular exercise in 2016, it was held in Goa. So in detail, this exercise is covered, I think, in the yesterday's session, so you can have a look, right? Chalo, moving on to the next question. Under the Bharat Krishi Satellite program, a minimum of how many satellites will be required to cover the entire agriculture area of India? So this is Bharat Krishi Satellite program. Under this program, they are asking a minimum of how many satellites are required so that you can cover the entire agriculture area of India. So the right answer of this question is, how many minimum satellites we require under this program? That is 2. Option A is the right answer. So let us have a look over this program. Bharat Krishi Satellite program is a program of ISRO, a very dedicated program for the agriculture sector. So you have to remember that as far as agriculture sector is concerned, see, this sector employs how many? About 590 million people in the country, right? Cropland area, they cover, you can say, half of the India's land area. So it is very important to have access over that area. It is very important to as to monitor the agriculture activity, so as to investigate ways so that we can improve in the crop yields. And for that, this particular program is there. It will span your agriculture related activities, pesticides, irrigation, crop data, data statistics, etc. And for that, a minimum of 2 satellites will be required so as to cover the agriculture area of the country. See, there is agriculture census also. This agriculture census is there, that is conducted by the Ministry of Agriculture. This census is basically this exercise, this census is carried out every 5 years, right? So as to collect the farm economy data, but that is not sufficient, right? That is basically, researchers cannot completely rely on that data alone so as to monitor the agriculture in India, because we can see there are other farmers also who have less than 2 hectares of land. So it is very important to have such programs like where you are using these satellites and monitoring the agriculture area in the country, right? So moving on to the next question. As per the Living Planet report, it is published by Worldwide Fund, by what percentage the monitored wildlife population has plunged in last 50 years? So you have to tell, this report is published by World Wildlife Fund. You have covered this report in the previous session, I think. It was in news, Living Planet report, and you have to tell by what percentage the wildlife population has declined in the last 50 years. It is how many percent? 69%. So please do remember about the Living Planet report. It is published by World Wildlife Fund, where the headquarter of this particular Worldwide Fund, the non-governmental organization, is where? Very important. They can ask you. It is in Switzerland. And if I talk about this report, this report is a biannual report, right? Every 2 years it is published, and this report was the 14th edition this time, that talks about the trend in the global biodiversity, that talks about the threats that the diversity is facing, and that talks about your health, the health of the planet, right? Chaliye, with this, let us have a look over the next question. The next question is in front of you, and you are asked about Interpol. Which city was host to the General Assembly of International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol? Which city was the host of this General Assembly of International Criminal Police Organization? Please do remember the complete name of the Interpol. The name is Rome? No. Delhi? Yes, absolutely right. Delhi is the right answer. Option C is the right one. So basically, this is the second time India is hosting such conference. Earlier, India hosted it in 1997, right? So now India is hosting this conference in New Delhi. So please do remember that between from 18th of October, right? So from 18th of October it is there in New Delhi. From 18th it is a 90th meeting also, so you can also remember that कि this is the 90th meeting, and India may it is in New Delhi, that this will be there from 18th of October to 21st of October. If I talk about Interpol, very important, Interpol's headquarter is in Lyon, France. So please do remember that. When was it established? 1923 it was established, and the General Assembly of Interpol is headed by the president, who holds the office for 4 years. Currently it is being by Ahmed Nasir Al Raisi of UAE. If I talk a bit about Interpol, so Interpol is an organization that talks about, that basically facilitates international police cooperation. See, we have issues like crime, we have crime, other crime related activities, terrorism, trafficking, है ना? So all these issues, so international police cooperation is there, and in each country, in each member country, we have National Control Bureau, NCB, that cooperate together. For example, in India it is CBI, right? So CBI represents the Interpol in India. So this is the case where all these basically the decisions regarding the activities of Interpol are taken by the General Assembly. This is not the part of, you can say, the United Nations system. It is altogether an independent international organization which I am talking about, that is Interpol. And the last very important point, Interpol can issue how many types of notices they can ask? 8 type of notices, right? So these are very important points that you should remember. Moving on to the next one, who wrote the biography Ambedkar Alive? Hurry up. So who wrote the biography Ambedkar Alive? It is written by Shashi Tharoor. Option A is the right answer, right? Ambedkar Alive is a biography of Bhim Rao Ambedkar written by Shashi Tharoor. The book gives you the insight of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's complete life journey, the hurdles Dr. Ambedkar faced, so how to overcome the society that stigmatized the Dalits, right? So there was a burning event of Manu Smriti also. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is linked to that. You should have a look over it, and how he fought for to make the untouchability illegal. So this particular all the life journey, including the hurdles, it is written in this particular biography Ambedkar Alive, written by Shashi Tharoor, right? To remember that. Moving on to the next question, which city was host to the 6th summit of Conference of Interaction and Confidence Building Measures in Asia? Chaliye, do think and then let me know the answer. Which city was host the 6th summit of the Conference of Interaction and Confidence Building Measures in Asia? It is option B, Astana, Kazakhstan is the right answer. So please do remember, first of all, the full form of this particular conference that you need to remember. And the first summit, if I talk about, I'll talk about it later, but please do remember it is the 6th summit. The full form is Conference of Interaction and Confidence Building Measures in Asia. It was held in Astana, so you have to remember that. And who represented from Indian side? Meenakshi Lekhi, who is the Minister of State for the External Affairs, represented and lead this Indian delegation and in this conference. So this particular body works for bringing stability, peace and security in Asia. It was established when? In 1992 by the first president of Kazakhstan at the 47th session of United Nations General Assembly. How many members are there in this particular? The members include in CICA. Currently, it has 27 members. Is India a member? Yes, India is a member of it. Right. So if I talk about this sixth summit was started on 12th of October, and there were majorly 3 events. So this was the 30th anniversary of CICA, and with this 30th anniversary, it was the end of the Kazakhstan's 2-year chairmanship. With this, it was the end of Kazakhstan's 2-year chairmanship. You will tell me in the comment section the secretariat. Where is the secretariat? Right? And the administrative body, where it is. And now in the third main, in these 3 major events, the third event was sooner this particular conference will be transformed into organization. Very important. Abhi to we are saying na ki it is a conference of the interaction and the confidence building measures in Asia. Sooner it will transform as a organization also, right? So this was about it, and you have to tell the right answer in the comment section that I have asked. Now moving on to the next question. Let us have a look over it. Sajan Prakash, who recently won 8 medals at the 36th National Games 2022, is related to which sport? Yes, please do let me know. Sajan Prakash, who recently won 8 medals at the 36th National Games 2022, is related to which sport? You have 4 options in front of you, and the right answer is swimming. So please do remember option C is the right answer. You all have, I know you have done the 36th National Games 2022, and Sajan Prakash, who is an Indian swimmer from Kerala. Please do remember, won how many medals? 8 medals. In the 36th National Games 2022, where were these games? In Gujarat. In how many cities in Gujarat? You will tell in the comment section, and also you will let me know the official mascot this time, right? And he also received the best male athlete award also. So please do remember, best male athlete award is given to Sajan Prakash by the Gujarat's CM Bhupendra Patel at the Sardar Patel Aquatic Complex, Rajkot, right? So you have to answer the official mascot of the 36 national games, and in Gujarat, in how many cities 36 national games were being held, right? So this is your question, and I expect answers from everybody. Moving on, a very important news. Which class of missiles is the first nuclear submarines designed and built by India? Take your time and let me know. It is a very important news that you need to remember, right? Okay. If you are thinking of Arihant, then you are absolutely correct. INS Arihant. Right? So INS Arihant, which is nuclear powered ballistic missile. Please do remember, first of all, so it is nuclear powered, right? And then it is nuclear powered, and basically it is also a submarine having the capability where now you can go with your ballistic missiles also. Now what this case is, I let you know, it is a part of your program, that is SSBN program, ballistic missile nuclear submarine. Think it like this way, ballistic missile nuclear submarine, right? So I'll talk about it in detail. So it is India's nuclear powered submarine first of all, and it carried out a successful launch of submarine, launch of a submarine's launched ballistic missile in Bay of Bengal with a very high accuracy, a nuclear power ballistic missile submarine. It is very important. Why it is very important? Because now with INS Arihant, India completed its nuclear triad. In this nuclear triad, what will happen? India can launch now nuclear missiles from all the defense, bastions, that is from the land, from the air, and from the sea also, right? So this is the case. And if I talk about Arihant is a 6,000 ton submarine, and moreover, you can also remember, apart from this, now there will be also a second such submarine, that is INS Arighat, right? It is slated to become fully operational the next year. So I hope that now you are very able to remember that it is a nuclear, we have the capability of now launching our nuclear weapons from submarines. right? That is the case, and that is why it is very important. And as far as the armament is concerned, so which missile was launched from it? So it is capable of, as we are saying, it is capable of carrying the nuclear missiles now. So it is armed with K-15 Sagrika missiles, right, having the range of 750 kilometer. Later it is said that it will be replaced by, there we will be armed with K4 missiles. Their range is striking a target of 3500 kilometers, right? So these K series, K family missiles of K family, you can say, they are named by after the former president APJ Abdul Kalam, right? So this is the case. And if I talk about ballistic missile, this is the trajectory of ballistic missile, like this. Then they have a free fall, right? So moving on to the next question, you can see here the question is very simple and very easy, straightforward question that is asking where are the headquarters of SCO-RATS that was making news recently. So there are four options. They are simply asking you the headquarters of SCO-RATS. Now what is SCO-RATS? I'll let you know in just a minute. That is Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure. That is what RATS stands for. And the headquarter is in Tashkent. Option C is the right answer. Yes, the headquarter for RATS is in Tashkent, but the headquarter for SCO is in Beijing, right? So please do remember that, don't get confused. Let us have a look over it. So as far as this SCO-RAT is concerned, it is an executive committee of the regional anti-terrorist structure, and this basically, this RAT is a permanent body of the SCO. It aims to counter extremism, it aims to counter terrorism, it aims for countering the separatism in the region. And as far as RAT is concerned, India is the chair of this council of SCO-RAT since 28th of October 2021. Right. So the based in Tashkent, as I have told you, this is in news because there was a meeting of this Council of Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It was held in 14th of October in New Delhi. That is why it was in news. Please do remember that. And in this particular meeting, a decision was taken so as to counter the challenges and the threats that were imposed by the international terrorist group. Before moving forward, let me tell you about SCO also. It was created in 2001, which is very important. The headquarter, as I have told you, it is in Beijing, right? And as far as member countries are concerned, so there are 9 member countries. Is India a member? Yes, India is also a member. And lastly, Iran was there that recently joined the SCO. It is a permanent intergovernmental international organization that works for peace, security and stability in this region, right? It is a Eurasian political organization. So as I have told you, the members, their secretariat based in Beijing, and the official language is Russian and Chinese. That is used for their official the official working language of the SCO, right? So this was for SCO-RATS. So last but not the least, we are having Abdul Latif Rashid was recently elected the new president of which country or territory? Abdul Latif Rashid was recently elected the new president of Iraq. So option B is the right answer. So here you can have a look over it. Where is Iraq? The other nations bounded by Syria, Iran, Saudi Arabia. Here you can have a look. Persian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, and here is Red Sea, right? So do have a look over the maps also. So with this, I am summing up this lecture. I hope you enjoyed learning, and we'll meet you with the next lecture with new set of current affairs tomorrow. Till then, thank you everyone. Take care. If you like the session, do like it, do share it, and let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you. Take care once again.